Welcome to my first tutorial on ADA review analysis for the models in the design department. My name is Mike Christensen, and I'm going to try to do this video, make a shortest video as possible, so let's just jump right into it. When you're looking to review a model from the design department, first thing you want to do is to go into ProjectWise and open up the MOD file, mod.dgn. Should have a file SP number associated with the name, underbar mod.dgn. And I think I've already opened up ProjectWise, and let's give you a little snapshot as to what that MOD looks like in this particular folder. And I believe it might take you a while to open it up, but because there's a lot of data in there, but we'll see if we can open it up. I think it's been trying to open up like the last minute and a half, so I'm going to pause until it starts showing stuff. So bear with me. So this is the MOD file, and it's not particularly set up for the ADA folk. It's got a big project. There will be a lot of stuff in here, and as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of levels on. There's a lot of references on. But we should be making saved views, which is how I'm trying to organize everything in the MOD for the ADA people. The saved view icon is right here. Let me zoom in on that. Here we go. Saved views. So we click on that. We should get the save view prompt opened up, and depending upon how the design department's going to organize their project, the ADA people should know which saved views they want to look at, and maybe the naming convention has a site number or a sheet number associated with it. I think in this instance right here, I've got site numbers and sheet numbers associated with it. Maybe even page numbers, but that can, page numbers can change a lot. So I think I tried to, maybe we'll just coordinate down to site number. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And so if we click on this site for ADA view, let's click on that, and I'll back out, and we'll click on it, and then you'll click on the actual view you want to look at it, and there you go. Here is a nice sheet that is in production to be a intersection detail sheet, and there's a lot of formatting to maybe go. This might not look exactly like what the sheet looks like because this is the mod.dgn version of the project, which is an organizational tool to help everyone as we strive for BIM methods of looking at a large project, a business building information model, and we want to have everyone looking at the model. In this case, the ADA people, they should be looking at a model, looking for the information that they're trying to get out of an analysis. And this is a sheet that the saved view named Site 1 ADA view brings you to. And I will get these prompts out of the way. Here is here's a lot of stuff. And if we click on the screen and use our scroll button to zoom in on, I'm going to zoom in on this particular intersection ramp right here, and I think now that we know this is the one that we want to work with, we want to do something that is, I've made a little slide particularly for, what's that? Here we go. It's called Find the Crosshairs on the Corridor, and I made a little video for this, which I can demonstrate by pressing play. Those are the crosshairs that you're going to be looking for that are paramount to each corridor, and there's tools associated with that. In this case, on that second tool that pops up, you can look at the cross section of each design, which in this video I'm doing, and I'll do this again when we jump into it in real time. But as you can see, it's pretty impressive that you can just go right into a cross section if you know what those crosshairs to look at. And let's jump back to the DGN. So here are those crosshairs that will be open, and I want to make a rule. Those will be open when you open up the saved view that has the ADA name on it, Site 1 ADA view. Click on that, then click on the view. That'll bring you to the sheet. Zoom in to the intersection that you're looking for, and we can get, let's see, we can highlight those crosshairs. And nice thing that if this was referenced in, you won't get those tools in that video, but you will be able to identify which DGN this particular model, 3D working model, is being created in. And I'm going to zoom in on that. Let's see, right there, looks good. And if you can read at the bottom of that, it looks like it's in reference 38, which happens to have a name of MJC underbar CM14. And the cool thing, once we have that, we can go and right click on those crosshairs and do this little thing called exchange. Let's see if I can, there we go. And what that's going to do is that's going to exchange you right to the DGN that model's in. And let's check out of this document. Let's hit OK. Let's check in the MOD that we're in, and hopefully that'll all be read-only. If you're in a different department, I'm assuming that when you jump into our files, you should be able to look at them, but not to manipulate them or edit them, just to be safe. And so hopefully everything is read-only, but you'll be able to ask it for the information that you want to ask it for. Now we've come to the DGN that you exchanged with, and this one is called CM14.dgn, and this is the modeling file that I've been modeling in, and I've saved some views to help the ADA people with it. But even better than that, I've saved a group of views, which if you go down here to this corner, there's this tool called the view group, and it looks like that. And depending upon what the view is there will show up on your screen when you open it up. But I've got this one view called the ADA site view, and let me go out of Zoom. That should be there just waiting for you to open up, and you hit on that little guy, and boom, this is what I want each DGN to look like when you hit on that saved view group. You'll have the plan view of the project, you'll have a 3D view right here, and you'll have a profile view of the edge of pavement. And that's just pretty nice. We will also have a bunch of saved views in each one of these that will be set up for the ADA department. And those saved views will have a bunch of ADA views. All of these views right here are associated with these ADA views, saved views right here. For instance, the 3D view is the ADA 3D, which I can repopulate right there. At any time, you can use these views to do various tools, and you can always come back here to the saved view, click on that, and it'll recalibrate it to what it looked like before, which is kind of nice to know. Once you do change these views, though, it'll be in real time, meaning that it won't be, you can only like hit this view group once to have this all come up, and that should help you. And if it's read only, you might have to close back down and open it back up again to get this specific view group going again. So let's just spend a little time looking at these view groups, and then we'll try to get this video done with. The main view on view 1 that I've got set up here is the design view with the flow contours going. The 3D model has these beautiful tools that are being driven off the model. So this is the design right here, and I'm just clicking on the ADA 2D design. This is what you're going to find in the plan sheet, and this is hopefully what the ADA department will be looking at and giving their input and they're checking against. If you click the saved view with the flow arrows on and the contours on, this is what the design department is pumping out after they've done their design. And there's a lot of great tools right here. The number one tool is these flow arrows. If you're looking to find compliance in this area right here where the landing is, you can go up here, zoom in, click on one of these arrows, and you should get a prompt right there that gives you a bunch of information. And it's letting you know what the terrain model's name is. And the fourth row down, you see the slope right there. That is the instantaneous slope of that point. And that's good to know, because that's what you want in a landing, is the maximum slope in any direction. And that's telling you right there, 1.91. If I wanted to check the ramp, which this is the steep ramp, the same thing, we'll go in here and then we'll look at an arrow, click on an arrow that's, if we zoom into that's letting us know that the slope is 7.17, and it just happens to be in the direction of probably where a pedestrian is walking. If those arrows aren't in the direction of where the pedestrian's walking, you might have to use this tool down here, which is the Analyze Between Points tool. That's, I believe, in the Terrain Tools Terrain Tool toolbox. If we hit that, we can click on the terrain that we're using, either click on a contour line or an arrow, and then you can, what's the start point right here, and what's the ending point right there, and then that'll show you, I can zoom in on that, that's showing you right there that the slope is 7.4 in that particular direction. So, well, I think that's probably about enough for now. I'm going to stop this video and package it up for you, and we will talk to you later. Bye.